So these will be the gear sets and artifacts that I use for this one. So the gear rolls are 15% for all attack, defense, and HP. Most of them are not maxed out though. I do have Meliodas at 4-6, Estarossa at 1-6, Jormungandr at 3-6, and Frere at 2-6. So yeah, let's start with floor 1. So floor 1 is relatively easy, and you'll see why. So I always use the same 4 cards as you see. I usually burn these 4 cards because I feel like it's not used as much compared to the other. Yeah, and usually you will be able, or if you have Jormungandr's Holy Relic, you should be able to finish phase 1 in 1 turn. You do not need Jormungandr level 100, by the way. I just have her level 100 so that the run is faster. So in floor 2, it introduces a new gimmick, which most of you may already have known, that you have to attack in the wheel pattern as shown in the fall as shown. The wheel only starts when you attack with the characters that have the attributes on the wheel. So you could use Meliodas or Escanor, who is dark and light unit, which that can attack before the wheel buff starts, and it will not trigger any punishments. So in this phase, if you attack him with the wrong attribute, you get attack soup, so be careful not to do that. So here I can use Meliodas card first before I start the wheel, and then I'll use Jormungandr's and yeah, and start the wheel. As you can see, green, red, green, blue, and red. So here comes phase 3. So there's not really much to do, but mostly get your ultimates and build up your Jormungandr's and Meliodas buffs, and be prepared for the next phase. The reason I put Meliodas is because of the damage reduction, and Estarossa because he just hits so hard. Milim doesn't really crit a lot, and I don't have Cusack. And I don't like have level 100 King as well, so Estarossa is quite not a bad option at all. I've been using him for like about 4 or 5 runs, and I think I really enjoy using him. He have like damage. So here I just burn all my Esther cards because I probably won't need it. And yeah, on to the next phase. So next we have phase 4. So same concept as the initial phase 2. So attack with the color wheel thing. So here, you can start with Meliodas and then other cards. This one I should have used Frere's ultimate instead of his golden card, because I would have killed, but I didn't reset, I forgot, and I can't. Do I regret it? And this just shows, that floor 1 you can mess up a lot of the times actually, and it will not harm your run that much when you even though you mess up like me. But yeah, but messing up like this in floor 2 or 3 will not do. So yeah, floor 1 pretty easy. Next floor. Okay, floor 2. Still pretty easy unless you get unlucky with the passives. So usually I don't reset for the passives, but there are a few exceptions here. So yeah, just burn the same old 4 cards. Sadly, I will not be able to kill him in 1 turn anymore, but it is what it is. So make sure, like, every time you do deer, right, is to try and save cards for each attribute. And if I remember correctly, this floor 2 run I had a Howler because I didn't get any Jormungandr cards at later phases and I was struggling, but you'll see later on. But here, try to build up Meliodas stacks, Jormungandr stats, save cards for each attribute, and Yeah, that's floor 1 for you. Oh, phase. So, in phase 2, this time the boss have damage reduction, which will nullify all your attacks to 1 damage. However, if you complete the wheel once, the damage reduction will be gone. So here, waste all your worst attribute cards. Don't use the melee cards just yet until you completed the first wheel. So you can see that here you can do damage again, and yeah, I didn't get any Jormungandr cards at all, and it almost ruined my run a bit. But yeah, so I got a debuff, which is the defense reduction debuff, which is not the worst thing. If you get revived debuff, it will be much more annoying, so this is fine. So here in this phase, you can see if you miss attack, you get frozen. I have to do that because if you have to mess up the wheel to get frozen, unless he'll do so much damage in that attack, because essentially he'll wipe if you don't get frozen on the second turn. So be careful, just get frozen if you cannot like one turn him. So yeah, we'll kill him now. And next we have phase 3. So phase 3, just waste your card like usual, build up your melee and Jormungandr buffs and your ultimates as well. Next phase will not have the damage reduction, so you can save Murder's cards and build up his ultimate as well. But here it just wastes his card. Unintentionally I don't, but so yeah, he infects you as well, which is a bit annoying, but not too crazy. See, I still haven't get any Jormungandr cards until now, so that is a bit sad. But we probably don't need it if we get like a lot of ultimate here, like this. So in phase 4, no damage reduction, so you can just kill him quite easily. Just use melee cards first and then do the rotation, do the wheel rotation normally. So here I kill him in 1 turn, like how I should have in the first floor. But yeah, so floor 2 pretty easy, not too hard, and yeah, we'll get into the next floor. So next we have floor 3, which is the most challenging and most annoying compared to the previous floors. I actually have to reset, but I didn't put the old footage here because it will be really long. So in the first phase, just waste the same old cards and build up all your buffs, save your cards, build up all your cards, and wait for the next phase. He will also attack seal one of your units. Here it's Essarosa. I'm not sure why, probably because he's blue and he will give you shock as well. But you don't have to worry about the shock. It doesn't really do much damage here, and you have a lot of life steals from Jormungandrs as well. So here we kill, on to the next phase. So as mentioned before, do the re-rotation here. You can use Melda's cards here because he doesn't have the damage reduction. So I'm hoping that melee could kill here. So the reason why I use the ultimate layer because he won't get the decreased stats anyway from the ultimate, so it doesn't really matter here, I guess. But you get a lot of stats from the passives before you use the ult, so the ult will hit harder. But there is damage cap anyway, so that's why like these demonic beast battle are so strong because of their damage caps. And here we just kill him and move on to the next phase. Phase 3. So in phase 3, you mostly need to build up no, your main goal here is to build up Frey's ultimate. On the way you can build up Merida's cards, Merida's buffs. Oh no, not sorry. Just build up all the buffs and cards from all your units of the ultimates as well, and you'll see why. So here, if you, I forgot to mention that if you miss attack on this floor, you'll get corrosion, which isn't too bad because corrosion here doesn't really do a lot of damage. So if you have good lifesteal from Yamgana, so here we got really good passive. So essentially what you have to do here is to land first ultimate at the end. So, but first we'll have to do the damage reduction first. Remove the damage reduction before we use first ultimate. So here, just waste all card. Here, I use the Yomiganda's ultimate because you do get the buff. Sadly, I have to waste the Golden Cleave card from Frere, but I really don't have a choice here. So yeah, do this. And yeah, I intentionally start with Essarosa so that next turn I could end with Frere. But it doesn't really matter, you just have to make sure that you will be able to end with Frere. So the reason why, because if you don't, he'll actually buff a lot and have stances and will revive as well, so it's really annoying. So make sure you kill him now. So here you have to use Frere's ultimate when he has more than 20% HP, because if he has less than 20% HP, he'll revive. So make sure to kill him before he goes down below 20%. So that is about it for the run. You can still beat it if you manage to trigger his revive, or if you unintentionally trigger his revive, you can still beat it, but it will be very annoying compared to what I just did now. So make sure to try and beat him before that. Yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.